Okay, so Benedict, talk
Hi.
about how much fun you're doing with your role and
A lot.
also being part of the Marvel family.
So much fun, and this character's got such complexities to him, but they were real food and drink for me to try and bring to life, and not least the physical aspects of the training, the stunts, and the fights. All of that was great fun, and the wire work as well, very new to me, like the character. So we kind of learnt together on that, but it's thrilling. It was only really at the end of watching it for the first time, actually, last night at the premiere, that I went, okay, now we have a new form of superhero who's waiting to join that amazing list of characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Really excited.
And I also met with a monk, and I've
Yeah.
heard that you've been doing some meditation with
We all
him.
did, yeah. Tupton was on set, which was fantastic and very much facilitated by Tilda, who thought it would be a great idea, and all credit to it, it really was. I've meditated for a large portion of my adult life since I first came across it in my teens. I taught in a monastery, a Tibetan Buddhist monastery in a Nepali house in the middle of Sonada, this hill station near Darjeeling in West Bengal. There's a lot of place names, but it was like a Russian doll of things and ethnicities and languages and cultures, and amazing experience then. And this sort of reawakened my focus on that, and it's a great thing to do. It's a great thing to do in general, but as an actor, having to focus on a moment when action's called and just get straight into character, put all other distractions aside, that's gratefully helpful. Very helpful. And then, yeah, just to give some authenticity to a world in which, in this film, these characters, they use their minds to change reality, and you can do that in your own way for your own life. So
Does distressing also mean also like doing yoga in the morning?
I did actually a little bit for the sake of the fluidity of movements for stunts. I'm 40, and I've always had sort of slightly stiff hips, and there were lots of kicks and moves and wires and rigs that were spinning me around and turning me upside down. So I had to kind of keep flexible as well as strong. So it was very much part of the fitness program. And Fran Cutler took me, who's an ex-dancer, who's the most fantastic yoga teacher. So, listen to me talking about my yoga teacher on this movie. We were so lucky. We were so well facilitated, and that's the joy of working on a film like this. You have a lot of toys in that sandpit to play with, and they're all experts that help you use those. So it's a great learning curve and a great experience.
And you're gonna be a father again.
I
So
am.
do you see your children being trained also in meditation and yoga and
I
being open to other
see my
cultures?
children as being very far away from this room and this interview, so I'm not going to talk about them not being here, and it makes me homesick, so I'll avoid that if that's all right.
And how about Scott? How did he bring his energies into your character?
He's one of the only Americans on the set, so he definitely must have bled into the fusion between my imagination and what I was drawing on in real life for that character, being a New Yorker as Doctor Strange is. And Scott he's a real detail man. He's very intelligent, but he's also he's the best first audience you could hope to have. A super fan like Kevin Feige is of the material, and that safeguards a lot of authenticity and what we were aiming to replicate and also evolve. And I mean, how he held that film together in his head, having especially seen it all last night, I do not know. We had great people in all departments, which helped all of us. I'm sure helped him as well, but all credit to him for what he's created, because it's truly different, I feel.
Thank you very much.